amazing.
No water.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Why don't you just go to Albert?
Right. So, 28 years ago, same year I started playing electric guitar. Actually, 1 year before I started playing electric guitar, so 29 years ago, I discovered Marilyn Manson, and almost 30 years later, I finally got to see him live. I'm so glad I did. Oh my God. I cannot remember. I've been to a lot of concerts in my day, and I cannot remember the last time I was so transported by a concert. I mean, I can remember, put it this way, when I was 10 years old, I saw the Phantom of the Opera at the Fox Theater for the first time. And, you know, I know a lot of people think that show is small C cheese and everything, but for the 10-year-old me, I was completely transported into that dark gothic world. You know, the whole rest of the world dropped away, and I had that experience again tonight, and I have played so many shows myself, been to so many shows. Very often when I'm at a show now, I'm looking at it from a professional standpoint, and a lot of times I'm going to be appreciating the production values more than I am just getting lost in the show. And this, I was there. I was completely in his world, and it was an honor to be there. I was really pleased to see that the variety of the set was phenomenal. Like, it was there was only 2 songs off Antichrist. He did Tourniquet and Beautiful People, just the hits, and that was it. And that's a real change for him, because for so long, like, he was purely in legacy mode. Like, he was, if you look back from about the time of Born Villain up until We Are Chaos, which never got a tour, he was very much in, like, it was very much a thing of every show opens with Angel with the Scabbed Wings, and we were focused almost entirely on the triptych and all of that. And that was not the case tonight. He did 2 songs from that. He did 2 songs from Mechanical Animals, which were Dope Show and Coma White. Coma White is what he closed with. And then with let's see, with can't fucking think, Hollywood, he did Nobodies and Disposable Teens. And then with Golden Age of Grotesque, he did The New Shit and Mob Scene, all of which sounded phenomenal, of course, but very much a career overview. Even went back and did Get Your Gun, which is such a great deep cut. So absolutely blown away. His voice sounded great. There were, I would say, in evaluating his voice, I would say it was about 98% spot on, with some dips and valleys, along the way. There were a few notes he struggled with, but that was actually encouraging to hear, because it told me that this, what I was hearing was not the product of a backing track or something like that. He was definitely not lip syncing. And there was a moment where he sang a couple bars of "I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me" a cappella. And so his voice was sounding good. It was sounding great, and people said he's been taking voice lessons and work or something. We don't know exactly what, but he's been working on his voice in some capacity. So very encouraging. I'm getting turned around here. Where am I going? I have to complain about Live Nation a little bit. I bought pre-sold or pre-show parking, so I could make sure I had good parking. I get to the place where I'm supposed to park. It was 2.5 miles away from the venue, so I was just on my own. I was able to get less than half a mile away, so good stuff. But personal highlights, of course, Tourniquet, one of my favorites by him. He did The Long Hard Road Out of Hell, which is one of my all-time favorites by him, and I don't think he does that one live very much. I'm trying to find the crossing thing, which may not be available. But yeah, it was amazing, and oh, there we go. And just so fun. The last the last big I think the last big concert I got to really go to was Dream Theater on the View from the Top of the World tour, and that one, phenomenal show, but I was still very much watching from a musician standpoint. This one I was watching from purely from a kid's standpoint. It was great. So I could go on and on, but if you get a chance to catch this tour, please do.